Hello everybody. For my make this week, I wanted to make an Instructables video about how to make a double fishtail loom bracelet. These types of bracelets are something that I used to love making when I was younger, and I still know how to do it with just using my fingers, some rubber bands, and a plastic clip. So I wanted to show you guys how you could make one today. We're going to be making the same pattern as this one, but with colors yellow, blue, and red instead. Here I have all of my rubber bands with me. I have 20 different rubber bands of each color, as well as an S-shaped clip, and that's what I'm going to be using to make my bracelet today. So what you're going to want to do first is start with one rubber band of one color and place it on your index, your index finger, pointing finger, and your middle finger. And then you're just going to put it on top of your fingers on an X shape. So you're going to make sure it's on your fingers just like that. And it looks like an infinity symbol or an X. And then you're going to get the next two colors that you want to do. So I'm going to do yellow. And you're going to place those two rubber bands right on top of where the red one sits. Just like that. And then after you have those two rubber bands on there, you're just going to pull the red one from the bottom over your fingers. And then you're going to do that for both sides. Get the red one at the bottom and pull them over your fingers just like that. And then you just keep continuing that same process over and over until you have your bracelet. So next I'm going to do blue, and I'm going to get two blue rubber bands. Put them on my fingers just like this. Oh, and then I forgot to mention that when you put on the rubber bands on your fingers after the first one, you don't have to make them into an infinity symbol type shape anymore. You can just put them on your fingers just like that. And then same process as before, except now I'm going to grab the last two rubber bands. So when you're grabbing rubber bands and bringing them over your fingers, you always want to make sure that you grab the last two. And I decided to make them both the same color so that it would be easier for this video. So like I said, I'm just going to keep going. I did red, yellow, blue. I'm going to do red again. Put the rubber bands on, fold them over. And then as you can see, when you keep going, the rubber bands start to slowly go up your fingers. But until they go to where you can't like put on any more rubber bands at the top, you could just adjust it to the bottom of your fingers like so that you can keep going. And it's not going to mess up the bracelet at all. You just want to make sure you have enough room to keep putting on rubber bands. And then I'm going to keep making this bracelet until all done. So I've continued to put rubber bands on my fingers to make the bracelet. So after you have put most of them on there, all except for one, I have one more red one left because I started with an even amount of the different colored rubber bands, and then I used one in the beginning. So you should have one of the same color that you used in the beginning left. And then just a little bit of a disclaimer that you do not have to use just 3 colors or just this pattern when making fishtail loom bracelets. You can use any colors in any pattern that you want. I just used 3 going in order for the sake of easier understanding for this video. So yeah, just keep going until you have your last one left. After you have one more, you're going to do as you did before, and then just place that on there and pull the last 2 over. And then you just have one on your fingers. Make sure you pull the bracelet so that all the rubber bands are tight and they come together. It just makes the bracelet look a little bit better. And then you're just going to remove the red rubber band from your fingers without letting it go. And then once you have these two sides of the rubber band that you're holding, you're going to want to interloop it. So put one end through the other, just like that. That way your bracelet is secure. And then I'm going to get this S-shaped clip. That's where one end of the bracelet goes, and that's where the other end of the bracelet goes. So I'm just going to slip it onto the clip like so. And then I'm going to do the same for the other side. And then after I do that, as you can see, your bracelet is done. You can wear this for yourself. You can give it to your friends. I remember when I was younger, it was super cool to trade all of them at school, and it was so much fun. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun learning how to make one of these as well. And thank you for watching my video.